Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for another First Amendment expose. Today I chose a video from auditing Erie County, an immature, systematic victim with a long, fluffy beard, but still shorter than the list of reasons he should move to North Korea. Alright, let's do this. Dan Warmus is a poser. He poses as a journalist, an activist, a defender of the Constitution, and a man. But he is none of those things. And he's such a pacific auditor that he was legally accused of harassment. He also did that tour of the White House on the famous 6th of January with some of his fellow friends.
You must have a police record a mile long.
Oh, God.
The only thing he's good at is to play the victim.
Yes, it does take emotional toll, and it takes a toll where I think to myself, should I give it up? Should I stop?
Okay, now, let's watch him defending our right. Is there one thing auditors don't care about? It's signs, even if they keep asking for them?
I choose to not understand these signs.
What are you guys doing?
Where are you off to, sir?
What's that?
Where are you off to?
Just a publicly accessible area to take some photographs of City Hall. I see you guys got some kind of policy or something with the mayor's order or something?
Yeah, you can't videotape.
Well, this is a violation of the United States Constitution is a problem.
No, it doesn't.
Videotape like the building, like architectural stuff like
No, I
that.
want to videotape what's available to the public here.
What's that?
I'm inside the building and like the clerk's office, what's pamphlets are available,
Yeah,
all the
I
stuff
don't know.
inside.
Rooms and stuff like that, I think you could do, but it's like, a lot of people here do personal business, that's why they don't want people videoing people.
Oh yeah, I'm not here to
People
catch
doing
anybody's personal
doing
information.
Personal stuff and business and things like that.
But wherever the public's allowed, the press is allowed, and I'm here under the freedom of the press. So
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, no.
as long as that's not going to be a problem, I'm not going to be in here video recording over somebody's
I think
shoulder
if
and
you-
try to get the
Right,
personal
I think if
information.
you're limiting it to the architecture and the rooms and what's
Yeah.
here available,
You're good to go.
I don't see a problem with that, but if I guess we're, somebody complains that there's somebody
All right.
infringing on their private, personal business that they're
I just want to make sure it's not
Something
unconstitutional
like that.
policy. I don't want to have to file litigation against the city to keep a journalist out, but
Yeah, they've already done that.
Whoa, we're talking zero originality here. All the same blah blah, even if as a non-public forum the building can prohibit filming if they want to. No one likes being filmed by a weirdo using you as a prop for his little YouTube video. And you're not a journalist. Everything you do has nothing to do with the actual practice of journalism. You respect none of the 5 principal core, and you never post an actual story other than your little click stunt. It's like I keep telling everyone that I'm Travis Kelce, but I keep being threatened with legal action every time I try to hug Taylor Swift. What's up with that? So you're not a journalist, but I saw you in actual media about your criminal activity.
Some people think he's stirring up controversy for clicks and views. His First Amendment auditing activities in the city of Lockport are prompting accusations of harassment.
Anyway, our little weasel fight his way inside, pretending that he will be calm and he will respect other people. Right. So now we will pretend to give a number 2 about the walls, pamphlet, and the chairs. He does nothing indicating professional photography, videography, or journalism at all. He just seems to be hunting for something. And it's gonna take 10 minutes before someone finally give him what he's hunting for.
What was your name again?
my name's Dan.
I'm sorry, Dan?
Dan, yeah.
Dan, I'm Jeff. I'm going to have to ask you to stop recording. Okay, and here's our policy. You're welcome to read it over. Take it, whatever you want. After conferring with our law department, I'm going to have to ask you to stop recording or leave. Do you want to get special permission from the mayor's office?
Oh, no, I don't ask for special permission for my constitutional rights.
If you don't want to stop recording, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. You'll be trespassing.
I mean, I'll leave under threat of arrest for sure. But then, I'm gonna file that lawsuit for sure, but unless I'm being...
Wow, talk about activism, huh? Under threat of arrest, I'll leave? What kind of fake-ass activist just tears shit up and then run away as soon the main cop arrive? Imagine you're with MLK getting ready for one of those historic walks. Everyone is ready, but then this guy show up and say, too bad Marty, there's cops on the other side and they will arrest us. Then MLK turn around and say, alright people, we're going home. There's been a threat of arrest. No! If you were doing real activism, you would stay there and take it. But since you know that what you're doing is illegal and has no real legal or social value other than for you and your channel, you offering them to leave under threat of arrest. What a bitch. And then you say that you will sue them in return? Man, you're a shitty American citizen and a shitty activist, Danny boy.
I mean, if I'm being asked to leave, I'm just going to have to decline.
You have to have consent per the executive order of anybody who's being recorded.
Yeah, that's just not the facts, though. It's not true. Like, I'm gonna just, take pictures of the building, what's available to the public.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop or leave.
Or we're
gonna have to have the police come over and remove.
I'm gonna decline, but I mean, if the police want to come and trespass me, I'm more than happy to have that happen. If they ask me to leave and tell me I'm gonna be arrested if I don't leave.
See, again, he just told them he was ready to leave. Again. Oh my god.
Not workers are not in public. They're working. They're performing.
I have a constitutional right to video record public servants beyond your average citizens in the course of their duty.
No, you don't. Not that way.
Okay.
So
for now, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna. If you're asking me to leave, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline.
Well, you can leave, or I'm gonna have to ask you to turn off your camera.
I definitely
you can stay
not
here
gonna
and turn off the camera.
All right. Well, I mean, as long as you're gonna say that I can be here, as long as I don't run my camera, I appreciate that because that'll go good with the court case for myself. But I'm gonna. If you're asking me to leave, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline because I have a right to be here.
Okay.
I have a right to film in public.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna ask you to leave. If you don't want to leave on your own, we're gonna have to call the police and have them removed.
Yeah, if they want to come here and tell me that I'm going to be arrested for trespassing, I will. If they tell me I have to leave or under threat of arrest, I'll leave.
And a third time. Is it because of your probation that you insist on how much you don't want to be arrested? Because you're almost more polite than usual.
Obviously, if you're looking for a lawsuit or something, you go for it. Do what you got to do, dude.
It is what it is. So
if that's
I'm going to respectfully decline unless it's a threat of arrest from law enforcement, and I'll gladly leave.
Seriously?
Okay.
And we'll take it up in court.
What do you think will happen in court? Will the judge be shocked that the mayor passed a policy?
I always like you to be the most educated on the block, so let me introduce you to Schenectady's chief of police shaking this man's hand, who is clearly an order follower, oath-breaking chief of police who follows the mayor's executive order to violate your rights.
What a load of freshly exposed BS. You say all that like it's not just a bunch of people doing their jobs. There's no scandal at any level here, and you try so hard to make your childish audience get big mad at the big man.
Why don't we go downstairs now, though, because you can't be filming in here.
Yeah, of course we can.
No.
We don't listen to words like no or don't or stop.
There's public records out here to take pictures of.
Mine, your way.
All sorts of stuff on the walls to disseminate to the public, sir.
Alright, again, he pretends to care about the walls and the painting. It's just pathetic at this point.
You can't record in here.
This is open to the public, this little public lobby.
Steve's home.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm not down here to try to catch people's personal information.
No, but we don't know what you're going to do with these videos either.
I'm publishing them to
Someone
dissemination of
is
the public.
actually writing down their information.
I know, I got it. I'm being very careful. I'm being respectful.
Okay, so this video was almost an hour long, and most of it was him pretending to care about the building while the other guy followed him. The immaturity, audacity, and idiocy of choosing to do this as a way of living are enigmatic at best.
Listen to me carefully. You're an idiot and a scammer.
Fluffy Fuzzy Danny is acting like an already used asswipe, and now he will try to get in a place he shouldn't. But look at what they do as soon as they see him. Ooh, perfect.
Looks like the meeting room is going to be busy with a meeting. Damn, I should have gotten that council room before they got in there.
Oh, he didn't do what he wanted. I'm so sad. Alright, one last tour before the cops arrive. There are some walls I haven't seen yet.
How you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, name and fashion right here?
Caltran. 57.
What?
Model 52.
Alright, yeah, they're saying that there's some policy here, that executive order that trumps the Constitution, and
You gave me a copy of that, right?
I don't agree with it. but without being legally trespassed by a law enforcement officer, I can't, you know, challenge it in court. So I'm not trying to be disorderly or you know, leave in cuffs or you know, much of a confrontation. I just need to hear from you guys that if I don't leave, I'm going to be trespassed and arrested, and then we can take it up in court. But before you guys do that, I do ask you to honor your oaths, because you guys have sworn oath to the Constitution, not to the mayor's executive orders, and I have the freedom of the press, and I have not violated any laws or anything today. So, I mean, I've taken photographs of everything I need, and I'm pretty much on my way out, but I don't want to be told I have to leave because I'm a journalist, and you know, I mean, so what I'm asking you guys to do is disregard this general order that I can't be here. I'll take another lap around 5 minutes and I'll leave on my own. Or, and then on top of it, to say that I can be here.
What was your first name?
My name is Dan.
Dan?
So for them to say that I can be here if I don't want a camera is an absolute violation of the Constitution.
I beg you to stop using the Constitution in the way that you're using it.
It was heavy to listen to all that, even if it was empty of any sense. I'm a fake journalist pretending to work on a non-existent story. I will leave if you threat me of arrest, but then I'll sue everyone because you deprived me of my right and you didn't follow your oath. By the way, they never sue. Okay, they don't have the $250 it costs to start a lawsuit, so right there it stopped. And of course, he asked for a sergeant, like everything's gonna change. So far, he has checked every boxes of a perfect audit. My little fluffy, flocculent Danny boy, you're doing a great job.
There is a executive order from the mayor saying that you can't record in this building.
Yes, that violates the Constitution. You swore an oath.
And that's your opinion, which you're entitled to.
Sergeant?
Hey, how are you?
So I was talking to them, and I'm just here as a journalist.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
If you have business here, then yeah, absolutely.
I have official business here right now, which is collecting information for a story as a journalist.
Yep.
Which is taking pictures of the city hall.
Do you have your papers from your journalist?
Yeah, I got my press pass right here.
And then he gave a copy of the Constitution, you know, and his press credential. It's so funny. It's corky. You're corky, my little fuzzy, woolly, shaggy moron.
You're more than welcome to walk around here if you have official business. As far as the camera goes, you can't record. That we're not going to budge on, unfortunately. And if you refuse what we're telling you, then we will put you in handcuffs and unfortunately arrest you.
So if I don't leave because I'm video recording, you'll arrest me?
Correct.
Yahoo! Good night, everybody.
That was easy.
So you guys understand the implications of just following orders, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, we're basing that off of the executive order. I think you walked by it twice.
Yeah, but you swore an oath to the Constitution. Plus, I walked by it when I walked in, just so we're clear. When I walked in, I asked him, I said, I see this policy about filming. I said, what's the deal with that? He said, as long as you're just filming the building and that, you're fine. They let me pass here with the camera rolling, so that's all on video, but...
And they shouldn't have.
But my problem is that you guys swore an oath. Don't you guys understand the implications of why the people hate you guys? Why the public has no trust to the police? Because you guys swore an oath to the Constitution.
Partly inaccurate.
Okay, that cop knows his stuff and knows that all this proverbial vomit will not hold in court. Good job.
Like, that means nothing to you? You're just going to follow an order even if it's unconstitutional?
I don't believe it's unconstitutional. You're more than welcome to be inside of the building if you have official business here.
Yeah, my official business is journalism.
Okay, and
that is official business.
And you can observe whatever it is that you need or want to observe with your eyes.
Exactly. Nothing says nowhere that a camera is essential to journalism. You use a goddamn pen and a pad. Do you think that news media didn't exist before the video camera? Freedom of the press doesn't mean being able to waltz in any building with a GoPro claiming to be media. And even if, for the sake of the argument, you are a legitimate journalist, it doesn't mean that you have a special VIP access to everywhere at any time.
First Amendment rights are not unlimited, and there are instances where recording could violate the law.
But I guess there's nothing more to say. I mean, you're just an order follower. I mean, you're not a constitutional, you're not going to uphold your oath. I mean, in my opinion, you guys are just shitbags. honestly.
We appreciate that. All right, we have other things that we need to
I
go and
don't
take care of,
appreciate
though.
you, though.
Okay.
And the people who watch this are not going to appreciate you.
Who's the widow baby? Oh, who's the widow baby? Who's the widow baby? Yes, he is, widow little baby.
Yeah, so after refusing to be identified, you know, the Fourth Amendment stuff, he walks around the block complaining that the cops follow him, but then he starts to follow them. It's very stupid, and I still have no idea how this is supposed to help protect American citizens' rights at all. At all. Then some very unhinged, probably productive member of the society decide to yell in the name of freedom.
Public servants. They just tyrants. What's your name and badge number? This is. Hi. What's your name and badge number? You're on the clock right now. You guys need something? You're on the clock right now. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? I'm gonna go to court for both of y'all.
Let's watch our mouth.
Shut the. Watch what mouth? Suck my speech. Suck my. Fuck suck my man. Talking about. Ain't no hate speech. That's what we do. That's not hate speech. What you talking about? I tell you a hate speech, I'm gonna your wife.
Journalism. Look how far he stays from the action. Then in the end, he will have his little tough guy moment right here.
You guys are dismissed. Get back to work. I got backed up by these citizens here.
Say that again.
They're sick of these fucking shitbag
Look,
tyrants.
we so good. We from
trust-
Hamilton Hill, and that's all they do. Harass us. They slash our names saying we bad people. We ain't bad people. We don't do nothing wrong.
From this point, this new rock band of vitamin D deficient morons will keep yelling and offering to the cops to gently chew on their manhood and other fun activities. By the way, what would be the name of that band? Please, give me your idea in the comments.
I will be breaking more stories, and stay tuned because litigation is coming for this executive order from this tyrannical, communist mayor.
My fluffy, fuzzy, woolly little Danny boy, you need an internship in a real communist, tyrannic system so you'll understand how lucky you are to benefit from the softness of the American system. In North Korea, they would throw you in a labor camp with your family until you all die. You just create a narrative and dive into it like a swine on his meal. In this video, again, you demonstrate nothing. You just weasel in, refuse to get out. But get out as soon the cops show up and threat you of arrest. Then the only moment you show some balls is when 3 other guys went louder and crazier than you. Then you're a bitch, you're a coward, a liar, a shitty pretend journalist, and a fake activist. At your best. Alright, enough with that clown, my dear Danny boy. Like they say in the Philippines, thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's expose those clowns one at a time. Thank you guys. Bye.